thinks I'm doing a drive-by.
Stop.
Alright, so we're in Chicago. We just did the Brewed. I didn't really want to film in there because it's a coffee shop and there's people like eating and stuff. I don't like doing that in places like that, even though there was a lot of cool stuff in there.
The coolest coffee shop.
Yeah, it is a really cool place, and they have a really cool record store next door with like toys and stuff and tapes and everything.
That's called Bric-a-Brac Records.
Yeah, this is all in Logan Square, so we're still in Logan Square, right? I think we are.
Well, that was at least.
Yeah, we're going to Graveface now.
This is their second location
Yeah.
in Chicago.
Yeah, we've been to the one in Savannah, Georgia. But anyway, yeah, Chicago. First time in Chicago. I mean, it's pretty much what I expected. It's a big city with lots of people everywhere and traffic.
Hey, I had to hit up these places.
Yeah, we had to come into the city to go to Graveface especially, so. Alright, well, we'll see you at Graveface. Alright, we're here at Graveface, Chicago. Had to check it out since we loved the one in Savannah. Awesome sideshow posters as soon as you come in. I got like the record store in here. I got more of these awesome like. Are these from Mexico? Where are these? Ghana. Where? Ghana. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw them at Savannah when we were there, and I was like, damn, those are the coolest posters I've ever seen.
They're a Deadly Prey, the company. It's really a great like non-profit where they work with the artists over in Ghana.
Yeah.
And make prints for them and fly them over to the gallery.
Nice. What? Oh yeah, nice. Yeah. We were just there. Yeah.
It's fresh in your mind.
Yeah. Yeah, so these are pictures from the tent city outside of Chicago that they got all the people to be in freaks. And this is like I guess this is maybe the first married sideshow couple. I know there was like the guy who was like, was he the tall? Like he was one of the tallest guys, and then what was her name? Like the monkey woman or whatever. They got married too, and I didn't know there was another like bearded woman and two performer
Oh my gosh, it's like us.
union. Yeah, I never knew about them before. I just knew about the one from the 50s or whatever. And then here's the even earlier stuff.
Wild stuff. Freaks.
Sweet.
I want to be a bearded lady. I love these.
Yeah, they're from
Oh,
91.
wow. Cool. It's my Dora. Oh my god.
Got some David Koresh stuff here.
Circus World.
What is that? Got some gaffs in here. Yeah, I wonder if that's from Circus World in Wisconsin. Or maybe it's from the Florida one, I don't know.
Ah.
Is this some Homer Tate stuff? That looks like a Homer Tate.
Oh my gosh. She's
Yeah, it
so
is.
cool.
Look, Homer Tate. This is all Homer Tate stuff.
Wow. I wonder if they moved any of the stuff from there to here because.
Well, they did have like a lot of Homer Tate stuff at the Savannah one. Here's some of the Goodfellas stuff. Oddfellas, I mean. Goodfellas. Stuffed dog. Dumpling the bulldog calf.
I just knew that they would have Gacy stuff.
They do?
Yeah, there's another. Of course, there's not nearly as much room here, but.
Yeah. This thing is so old. What did he say? 1840? And it's like a, it's a you know, it's not real, but it's a conjoined sheep, baby sheep. A goat sheep. A geep. Wow, look at that. And then you got your Homer Tate stuff here. Yeah, I always find the gaffs to be the coolest stuff in these oddities museums and stuff. Like the sideshow gaffs are my favorite thing. I mean, it's all cool though. Sideshow posters are cool. All the sideshow stuff is my favorite. Rat Boy.
Crazy stuff.
And here we got some Gacy stuff, like they have at the Savannah one. They got a whole big collection of the original Gacy artwork. They also have a lot here. I just can't believe how many pieces they've managed to get their hands on, like for both of the locations. Like, it's a lot. I mean, like I wasn't even aware that he did so many until I went to the Savannah one, and I was like, damn. had an obsession with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs for some reason, but yeah, it's weird. That's all I can say, really.
There's more than I thought there was. I thought it was a lot smaller than that.
And this, I guess, is like a recreation of its jail cell.
Oh wow. I love that one the most. With the classic
Yeah,
lobsters.
well, of course you do. I mean, yeah, so basically they managed to get all of this stuff from Gacy's sister, so that's their hookup. Was their hookup. I don't know if she's still like.
It sounds like she wasn't willing to just like hand it over to anyone though. Like,
Yeah.
From what he just said.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
developed a relationship with her
Yep.
for a year and a half, and then she probably understood that they're not just like con artists or like in it for the shock factor. Like I know that the owner of this actually is really interested in it and
Yeah.
cares about the history, not like
Yeah, they're filming a whole
Not just
documentary about it right
exploiting.
now, so I mean.
yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, some people would maybe, come to that conclusion, which would not be like, that would be like a misguided conclusion to think that like they just got all this stuff just like to be like, oh yeah, like the Gacy stuff's cool or whatever. Like they actually care about the, the history of all this stuff, which is like super fascinating. Like,
I know. I really do find it fascinating. And
He is,
maybe
like-
that's just me because my family's so into that stuff, and I
Yeah, I
was
mean-
raised with it, and now it's like a huge phenomenon.
yeah,
like,
true
in
crime's
culture.
like blown up. Like if you were to open a museum like
I feel
this,
like it's easy to exploit it.
20 years ago, people would be like, that's
I
f***ed up that you're like,
I mean, a lot of people
Yeah,
still
yeah.
think that I'm weird for being into it.
yeah.
I know that it's like so easily exploited, but I really appreciate people that care about it this way.
Yeah. And I mean, you can't deny that some of his artwork is cool. I mean, even though he was a fucking horrible person. I mean,
Well, I love that painting.
yeah.
You know what is really cool? Is that these I saw
Yeah.
Mental
Yeah.
dolls, and there's a Donner one over there.
Is there?
Yeah, that's crazy.
They look like they're from like the 80s or something.
And you know what? This is the Manson section. I think one of these, if not one of these three women, someone just got paroled for that recently, like within the last week. I saw an article about it. An older lady.
Mm-hmm.
Forget her name. Ronan Polanski. Sharon Tate.
Wow.
That's crazy stuff.
Yeah, there's some cool true crime stuff in this one. I mean, the other one had a lot of the
of
gays.
it too. They had
Yeah,
a lot of
that whole like
LSD.
the whole upper floor was all like true crime.
Yeah. These Gacy pictures are like, I've never seen that
Yeah.
from really the,
Well, Gacy's from the Chicago area, right?
yeah. Saying we need to like find the KFC that he managed.
Yeah. It might not be there anymore.
True.
And there's a Dahmer one of that. Demented dolls.
Oh wow. They did that on purpose.
Alright, they got like a little vintage arcade down here. Then they got like, I guess you can buy these. Oh, this is what Natalie was talking about, right?
Oh, the underground.
Yeah. Ghosts and Goblins. I mean, I suck at that game though. I was playing that yesterday. I couldn't even get past like the first half of the first level.
It would be a lot of work.
I don't think I've ever played that, the Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Wow, look at all these criterions.
It
Damn.
would be a lot of work to like catalog all of these and then like allow people to rent them.
Oh, are they for rent?
Yeah.
Ah.
If you're local.
I thought they were like for sale.
No, the stuff for sale is upstairs. This is the rental.
Well, that's cool.
I know. Like people have asked us to do that at our shop, but like it seems like it would be a big endeavor because
Yeah.
undertaking you have to like get
You have to
people's
get
information
all
and
the
then, like,
membership stuff. Yeah, it's not really something that would be doable at like a store like ours where it's multiple vendors and stuff. Like if it was, like if we had our own place, I would consider it, you know, like if we had our own storefront or whatever. That is cool that there's places that'll do this though. Especially with like they got like a cool selection of shit here. Like
yeah,
it's not just like
like
normal
this.
movies. It's like all like cult films and horror and weird shit.
Mhm. They had one when we went to New York. Kim's Video used to be a huge video store.
Some tapes up
That
here.
went out of business, and they had like one that you can rent at too still, which was cool to me.
Mm-hmm.
Rent the dinosaurs on VHS.
Some gay porn.
Nor. Are you kidding?
No, there's one right there.
They said.
Did somebody like draw some like blood on this one?
They said, Fred.
Did somebody make that or what? Is
No,
that?
that's a newer one.
Oh, it's actually a. Alright, I never tried Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I'll check it out. I'm not sure what year this is. If I had to guess, didn't the movie come out in was it 92?
I am honestly not even sure that I've seen that one.
92 or 93, I think. Oh. Oh.
Wow.
I guess you gotta like get it up and it goes into his hand. See, like if you get it up on this ramp, it goes into his hand and he probably like flings it forward or something.
Yeah. This is a cool one.
Yeah. Alright, so we just came out of Graveface, Chicago. Awesome, as we expected. Not as big as the one in Savannah, but it's still worth checking out.
It actually was bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was just like a small storefront because I've seen the outside of it before, so I figured it was like a small building. But
they still do have a small arcade on free play in the basement, which is cool.
yeah, and I mean they have the same like cool stuff that they got at the Savannah one, just on a smaller scale. Like they got the sideshow stuff, they got the Homer Tate stuff, they got all the John Wayne Gacy artwork and stuff like that.
True crime.
And the dude doing the tour was cool as shit. So. Oh yeah, wait, I can't say shit. Yeah, and the guy doing the tour was really cool. So.
He was really knowledgeable. Like anytime the other one we went to, both of the guys were like really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool that they find people that actually care about it too, and obviously they have to memorize their spiel, but they
all work with the curator too, from what it seems. So,
Go past this light.
yeah, I can't wait to see that John Wayne Gacy documentary that they've been working on. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, they have like an extensive like collection and relationship with so many different people involved with the trial, the entire case. It's not just like surface level stuff that everyone's seen on ID channel or whatever, and they always do these like recycled documentaries, but I think this one will be like a lot more comprehensive.
West Fullerton Avenue.
So yeah, now we are gonna drive north, and I think we'll still be in the city, but we're going to a cool mini golf course. It's a vintage course that has a lot of cool fiberglass stuff. And then from there, we are going to be driving out of Chicago. But yeah, like our time here in Chicago we weren't here that long, but we got to do the main stuff we wanted to do, and it was cool.
It's a cool little city. I grew up going here sometimes. We went to like the American Girl store. It's like the biggest one that's in like the city when I was younger, but
And it's so cool to like finally come to like these major cities, like after, seeing so much stuff about them and, growing up and everything and never actually going there, and then finally being able to go there, for the first time is really cool. So
yeah.
yep, that's Chicago. Chicago, first time, really cool.
What for me?
Somebody's
Stupid.
beeping us. We're like getting ready to
Well,
turn.
I'm supposed to yield. What are they
Well,
honking
yeah, I
for?
don't know what their problem is. It might not have been a you though either, so who knows?
I can't go. Right?
No.
Hello?
Maybe you can't pull into the intersection.
Yes, I can. The
You
guy
don't know.
did.